bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Good morning, good morning. This is that new filter thing that
Let's go. Hey.
StreamYard had. I tried it out and I hate it. Let me get rid of that. I will. I don't like it. I was just saying,
I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a...
I'm doing things my way. All right. Oh, and it's dark in the room, but that's okay. We'll get to that. Let me just say this here. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me go ahead and get the house rules out of the way because we got a jam-packed day. We got to cover everything today. Everything, especially what's going on right now. What's going on, breaking news right now. But let me just say, this is Pinkie, and I'm the housewife. All right. So let me just get the house rules out of the way so we can get started. We got to get started. Get the house rules out of the way. Welcome to the Pink House, guys. Welcome. And then let me just do one thing right quick. No. Okay. Make sure you hit that like button. That's the way that YouTube will keep me in the algorithm. You need to hit the like button so I can stay in the algorithm. Okay. And that way, they push my videos out to more people that may like my content. And it's free. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button don't cost you a penny, but it do help me so I can continue to bring you great content. And I do want to say thank you guys for all you do. All right. Now, let's go ahead and see who we got in here so we can get on with the matter at hand. Let me just see. In Hepper, thank you. I think you're the first one in here, in Hepper. U6B. I don't know why. I don't ever like saying that U6B at the end of your name. But in Hepper, thank you. Linda Gamble, thank you for being here today. We're going to have a great time. I hope you all can hear me quite well. I hope my audio is doing good and everything. Linda Gamble is the moderator, guys. And what she say goes in the chat. All right. Support the channel by the way of super stickers or super chats. And then Linda said, you can join or gift membership to the channel. Yes, that's always helpful. Hit that like button on your way into the Pink House. And she said, Pinkie, the housewife, I will be in and out of the chat. Okay, that's fine, Linda, because I know there's a lot going on today. That's why I had to add something else to my thumbnail because we got a lot going on today. Okay. Hi, Sizzling Bunny. Thank you. Okay, Edward, man, thank you for being here. Turn that off. I don't, you know what? I was practicing with it because they showed it on the today. They did it today. And I have to wait until I get my other stuff started. Then I'll work on it. But it makes me look like the orange man. Ooh, are we family? Okay. But anyway, looking lovely today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Uh, let me see. Sister Bun say, sounds good today. I can hear you just fine. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, let me just go ahead and go into this right quick because we got a lot going on. A lot. I don't want to just say one thing. We really got a lot going on today. Okay. Because on January the 7th, which is today, which is Wednesday, 2026, uh, Minnesota, not Minnesota, Minneapolis, became the center of a national firestorm following the fatal shooting of a 37-year-old woman by a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is called ICE agent. The incident occurred during Operation Metro Surge, a massive federal enforcement action that was seen 2,000 agents deployed in the tiny Twin City. And well, it ain't tiny at all. It's Twin City, but 2,000. Oh Lord, I need some lemon water on that one. Let me drink some lemon water on that. And I'm gonna play with this thing to get my face from being orange. Okay? Okay. Let me mm, 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 mm. Oh my God. And we got other things we got to talk about too, but ooh, the tragedy has reignited deep-seated tension in a city still scarred by the 2020 murder of George Floyd, which George Floyd shouldn't be brought up in this, but it is, which occurred only 2 blocks away from what's happening right now. The conflicts narrated between federal officers and local leaders have created a volatile atmosphere for grief and outrage. Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you about this incident, then we'll get into it. Okay, uh, the shooting took place around 9:30 a.m. Um, around 9:30, somewhere along up in that time. Okay, East 34th Street in Portland Avenue in South Minneapolis. Okay, the federal agents was conducting an operation when they encountered a burgundy Hyundai, and I saw that burgundy Hyundai, a burgundy Hyundai Pilot SUV blocking the road. Let me pull up that thumbnail and see did I put that burgundy Hyundai on my thumbnail. Oh yes, I did. There it is down at the bottom, left-hand corner. See that burgundy Hyundai right there? Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, we didn't need this at the end of everything else. But when you got fraud going on, you can't be doing fraud. Is a Honda? Hyundai. Let me see. You're right. You're right. Hi, Shirley. Thank you for being here, Miss Shirley. Thank you. Miss Shirley, we got a lot to go over today. But we still gonna talk about all that other stuff we was talking about yesterday. Because y'all know I don't go over 2 hours. Before my thing even get to 2 hours, I go waving bye 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 bye. Y'all know y'all know one thing about Pinkie. When it gets to close to 2 hours, oh Lord, I got to go. I'll be waving bye 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 bye. Uh y'all see how this thing got me? I'm fooling around with that the new feature that StreamYard was offering. They had these little box where you can click on for your background and do different things and lighten it and darken it and do this and do that. And I was doing that. I even blurred out my background. Why should I? When I got a wonderful background. Okay. So, but I was trying to, and then I guess I left it on this here. But that's okay. We ain't got time to worry about that. All right? We don't have time to worry about that. But anyway, let me see. I live 1 mile from it. What? You are kidding. Mr. Edward, you live 1 mile? That's walking distance. Oh my Lord. Ugh. If you got anything you want to say about it, you're welcome to come up. I'll drop my link and let you tell me what you know. If you're right there. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. That is insane. That is insane. Let me just get this video started. Then I'm gonna drop my link if anybody else. Let me know where you are because it matters. Y'all be safe out here. Be safe. Y'all know I don't like my people to be unsafe. Y'all got to be safe. Anybody in my chat, y'all got to be safe. Because if you're not, you don't know what I do. Y'all know me. I come down on you. I really do. I come down on you when you telling me you're not safe. Now, me, I'm always going to be safe. I do a lot of devilish things, jumping over fences, jumping back over the fences, falling on concrete, falling out of the tree, falling off the top of the truck and everything else. Y'all know that's just me. And getting trampled and stepped on and broken bones by my own dog, my own husky. That's just me. But I don't want y'all to get hurt. Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all ain't like me. I'm barely 100 pounds. My bones gonna get broken and get fixed right back up. My bones get fixed right back up. Y'all didn't see me over all this time with a cast on my hand, a cast on my arm twice, and then another one, and then on my foot. Y'all done seen all that. If once I get one off, I get another one put on. Once I get my arm all healed up after a year or 2 years in therapy, then I'm back in there with another one. Back in, going back for surgery. Messed up my neck. Y'all know me, but y'all better stay safe. Don't worry about me. Oh Lord. Well, the facts are currently all over the place. All over the place. Okay. Let me just do this, and I'm going to drop my link if anybody want to come up and got anything to say. Mm, yeah. Oh my Lord. But anyway, so this is what I know. I shouldn't tell you what I know. I should go straight to the source, the news outlet. sometimes they don't give you the accurate information. They be trying to tell you what they want you to know. Mm-mm. But yeah, I don't know. Okay. But anyway, the conflict, it was the federal agent was conducting our operation when they encountered a burgundy Honda Pilot SUV blocking the road. Now, why would the hell, unless they just parked in the road to run into the house and come back out? But that's no reason for you don't supposed to leave your car in the middle of the road. So you leaving your car in the middle of the road, you just asking somebody to come pull up on you, police or whoever to pull up on you. Okay, let me see what the witness counts. Witness recorded 10 agents approached the vehicle and attempt to open the door. They claimed the driver put the car in reverse and then uh, drove away. At which point, an agent reached across the hood and fired multiple shots into the vehicle. Whew, thank God no kids was in there. Now, if the person put the car in reverse, to me, you're not in harm's way because they're driving away from you. That means you get back in your car and get on your radio and you call for assistance. But for you to shoot pap all up in the car, you don't know whether kids was in there or a baby was in there or a grandmama or a granny or a granddaddy or anybody was in that car or in the back seat. That's now that where I got a problem. Without even knowing everything, I got a problem with that. Okay. Now everybody got their own ideas and own opinions, but I got a problem with that. 'Cause we ain't here to hurt no kids. We ain't here to hurt no grannies. No. Sooner if you call for backup, they could block her. And I doubt if she can go very far in all the snow because I think it was a lot of snow down. So she couldn't go that fast or go, but as long as you're still outside of the car and she's in reverse, that means she's going away from you. Okay, let me not throw all of my opinions in this. Let me just get the facts, okay? Because I'm reading the facts, but also I'm giving my opinion. So we're going to watch it, okay? Ah, the woman was struck in the head. Oh my Lord. See, I whew, I don't know what to say. Somebody help me. Struck in the head. Her vehicle traveled a short distance before crashing into a light pole. She was later pronounced unalive at the hospital, at the medical center. Okay, let's look at the information. Okay, she was a woman, 37 years old, and they got that she was a U.S. citizen, but her name have not been released yet. And I'm saying she's a U.S. citizen. Mm, I have to see that. Okay, but I'm gonna take the word of it right now. Okay, roll. City leaders and the congressman Omar stated she was a legal observer monitoring federal actions and was not the target of any ICE investigation. Okay, well, that's probably why she was a U.S. citizen because you can't deport a U.S. citizen. Okay, so let's get into and see what's going on here, guys. But that's still not going to stop our warrant report because I don't know, did y'all see? She put it in drive in here, the agent. Okay, wait now. She put it in drive. I thought she put it in reverse. See, Mr. Edwards, there's not reverse. Uh-oh. See, let me see what that said. It said that, okay, I'm going to read it. They claim the driver put the car in reverse and then drove away. Okay. See, that's we got to get this straight. Because everything is allegedly. Everything is alleged. Okay. We got to get this story straight. Okay. Let's go ahead and let me drop my let me do this right quick, guys. We ain't gonna have no okay. I'll drop my link if anybody want to come up for a few minutes and say what you know or say what you got to say or you feel some kind of way. Everybody, just remember, everybody got an opinion. And on my channel, you can have an opinion. And I'm going to get rid of this. Shit. It got my hair and face matching. But that's okay. Y'all get to playing around with those new tools they just put on StreamYard and see what happens. But I ain't got time to worry about it right now. I got a show to do. Okay? So we're getting ready. This is live, though. This is live. I'm going to pull up this right quick. First, I want to hear the news conference. Let me hear the news conference first. I want to hear what's going on first. Who is this here? Breaking news, Governor Wish to speak. Oh, okay. Oh, everybody got it live. Oh, everybody got it live. Okay. Let me. Everybody got it live. Ain't nobody playing with nobody today. Oh, okay. Okay, here it is, guys. We're getting ready to go and listen. And hoping this would make some sense. Maybe because the mayor lied, unfortunately. He probably did. I've been watching him. But it's alleged. We're just going to say alleged for right now. This is what KARE 11. Okay. Let me just move this out of the way so I can do one thing. And I'm going to put the caption up here. I always try to do the caption. You know why? Because not everybody can hear. Some people may not can hear as well as others. So I like everybody to be able to hear and see my content. Okay. So even if you can't see good, you can listen. Okay. Because I got a family member like that. So I always be mindful. Because she may want to, you never know when she's watching, which she do. But here we go, guys. I'm gonna undo this. Y'all ready?
Very sensitive video. There's a lot of swearing in it. So the only thing that you will hear are the gunshots. We just want to warn our viewers about what they're about to see. We'll play the video now.
Did we kill audio? Good. That's on purpose.
Because there's all kinds of swearing.
Right. down.
All right.
And I can just talk a little bit about what you hear, since we had to block out.
But now, let me hear that again, because I thought I heard somebody scream. Did y'all hear a scream? I like you.
Did you kill audio?
Thank you.
Good. That's on purpose.
Because there's all kinds of swearing.
Right. All right, sound down.
Yeah, that was a scream.
And I can just talk a little bit about what you hear, since we had to block out some of that video. So what you just saw, I think this video will probably play once again, and I can kind of walk you through it. This is the part of the video where you see the aftermath. It appears that red vehicle that was shot at then rams or crashes into a car. So right now the officer is telling the person in that red vehicle to get out. There's lots of people yelling. That car then backs up and then drives past those officers. You heard those shots there, and it appears that person was struck in the head. Then that car loses control, crashes into that white car that you see there.
And what's important to point out here is that what Secretary Noem just called domestic terrorism is what she describes this event. And what you see on this eyewitness video is unclear motive-wise what's happening, but you can see the car turning slightly away from the three agents that are there, not towards them. I'm not trying to tell you what the person was thinking behind the wheel. I'm telling you what we see in the video.
Right.
The
That
person
car
is trying to flee as an officer is trying to get into the
right.
vehicle.
And that's another important point, is that there is an officer that's actively trying to get into that vehicle. Then you see.
Okay, let's watch this again. They saying that the car was trying to get away, pulled away from the officer, trying to get away. And on what I read earlier, I'm going to say that, saying that it was the person put the car in reverse to get away. It's too many it's too many different. I'm going to have to let my eyes, everybody got to let your eyes do it. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, did I speak to you when you came in? Hi, Sharon. I'm just looking up here. I'm thinking, did I speak to my Sharon? Yep. One thing about y'all don't want Sharon or Shirley Terry or certain people to be in a live when I be doing my giveaways. They will wipe you out. They will take all the money from you when I be doing those gift cards giveaways and stuff. Shoot. Some people you don't want in that live, you better be hoping, ooh, please don't show up. Don't show up. Because y'all know they win them all. And there's no amount of, you can play as long as I keep giving away those money gift cards, the Visa gift cards. And they be racking up the money. They be racking it up. Yeah, I think somebody at one point, what was that? I can't remember. But anyway. Oh, Lord. I just want to make sure I don't forget to see my people come in here. But we got to keep our eyes on this. Watch what your eyes see. Don't let nobody tell you what you saw. You know what you saw. And we're going to get it from different angles and different. Yes, we are. We ain't going to leave it at one angle. Not today, we ain't. Okay. Here it is.
Right.
The
that
person
car
is trying to flee as an officer is trying to get into the
right.
vehicle.
And that's another important point, is that there is an officer that's actively trying to get into that vehicle. Then you see that they are asking the person to get out of the car, get out of the car.
The Honda Pilot's the one in question right there.
Exactly. Then they back up.
And go to the right.
You hear those shots as they pass by that officer. You can also, if you take a closer look, you can see that officer with that gun, put his gun or her gun away, and then that vehicle loses control, it seems like. And it seems to accelerate at the back half of the video after those shots are fired.
And thank you for showing it. And we appreciate you diligently combing through it, getting audio right so that we can actually air it on public airwaves here. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it. We also have
the man that actually shared this video initially on social media, Max Nestorak, who is a reporter with the Minnesota Reformer, is the first one to post that video on social media. He was on the scene this morning, and we have him live with us now on the air. Max, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me on.
So Max, can you set the scene a little bit? Can you tell us where you got this video, and if you had a conversation with the person who shot the video, what they had to say about it?
Yeah, so I was on my way to the scene to support my colleague Maddie. And I got a call from the woman who took this video, Caitlin Callinson, who lives in the area. And she said, I have a video. It shows the shooter. Can I share it with you? And I said, yes, please do. So she sent it to me, and I had her walk me through what she saw. And she said she was out on a walk in her neighborhood when she saw an ICE vehicle stuck in the snow. More ICE vehicles arrived, and bystanders started to blow their whistles in protest. You know, we're seeing residents of Minneapolis on patrol watching for ICE activity. And so they sounded the alert in protest, which drew a bigger crowd. And that's when she said the driver of this Honda Pilot SUV pulled up and parked perpendicular on Portland Avenue, blocking the ICE vehicles. And from there, that's where the video starts. And we see officers approaching the driver's side door, telling the person to get out, the person trying to hitting the gas, beginning to leave, and then the shots fired. I asked her if she had armed, could she see a weapon? And she told me no. What she saw was the driver had her window down, but then rolled it up as she was trying to follow orders to leave. I also asked if she had seen a immigration enforcement action taking place. Did they arrest anybody? Was anybody detained? She said no, there didn't appear to be a target in this operation. There was just, neighborhood outrage at the presence of ICE vehicles, and that's what drew people onto the streets.
So the person you spoke with, the witness, said that the impetus of this entire situation was that an ICE vehicle was stuck in the snow?
That was my intention. That was my understanding, is that, this ICE vehicle stuck in the snow. There's other vehicles that come up to support. And I think that's what we heard from a federal official. And then these neighborhood residents began to sound whistles,
right?
Drawing a bigger crowd.
And Max, do you know if there was anybody else in the car? The mayor seemed to think, or the chief, that she was in the car alone at the time. Did your witness confirm that?
That's my understanding as well. I've not heard about another passenger. The other thing that Caitlin Callinson, the woman who took the video, told me is that, there's just a lot of chaos afterwards. And of course, you can see that from the video, but that ambulance and fire trucks struggled to get through because of the ICE vehicles in the road. So first responders had to walk around on foot to try to administer first aid. But given the close range of the shots, it was unclear what if anything, those first responders could do.
We did hear from the chief that she was shot in the head, and you can see those agents are right next to her car, so that would have been close range. The one other rumor that we're hearing is that there was a man who tried to approach the vehicle saying he was a doctor and asking if he could render aid, and that he was turned away. Did she have any insight on that?
No, but my colleague Maddie McVeigh talked to another witness who did say that there was a person who identified themselves as a physician, was hoping to get through to be of help, and was turned away.
The witness who shot this video.
Now, let me just welcome everybody at first. Thank you, Michael, for coming in. Thank you. Mayor needs arrested for lying. Yeah, you ain't the only one said the mayor lied. You're not the only one in the chat said the mayor lied. I haven't heard what the mayor said, but if he lying, he lying. I got to listen to what he's talking about. I want to hear it. Hi, Miss Hill. Miss Hill, this is one you do not want in the chat when I'm doing cash giveaways. She will wipe you out. Thank you for being here. This is something else. This is something else. If the mayor lied, he got to step down. He got to go. He got to step down. But first, apologize. Admit that you lied. I don't know yet, that's allegedly, but admit that you lied and what you lied about. Because you can say you lied. Everything you said may not be a lie, but the part that was a lie, admit it. Admit what you lied about, and then we'll think about it. But don't be too thinking you're going to stay up there, keep the job, because you may have to step down. Michael, I agree. Okay, there are 4 videos, and one from 15 yards in front shows she hit the officer. Oh, okay. Thank you, Michael, for letting me know. We're gonna have to find these videos. If you know what that video is, on if somebody is planted on certain major outlet, let me know so I can try to pull that up. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, these people, y'all better be careful out here. Ain't nobody, be careful.
What did they say they heard at the time leading up to the shooting? Because context is incredibly important right here. How long was she there blocking Portland with?
So, Mike, you seen the video too. Yeah, but you seen it. So sad. It is sad. I knew somebody was going to get hurt behind all this stuff. I knew somebody was going to get hurt. People been getting hurt, but I knew sooner or later, because you do something wrong all the time, and sooner or later you're going to have to suffer the consequences of what you've been doing. And when you knowingly that you're doing something wrong, ain't no, oh, I thought, or maybe I did something wrong. When you know you did something wrong, and when you know you're doing wrong, whether you're the agents, ICE agents, or whether you the people in the community, if you know you're doing wrong, if you know you're frauding or whatever you're doing wrong, stop it. If Kristi lied, she needs to step down. And I saw the video, and she was clearly trying to get away. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, my Lord, bubbly. Thank you. Benny Johnson, nearest short, shows the front angle. Benny Johnson? Okay, I'll try to. Brought it on herself. Been to and planned. Or demonstrations, and I can count even been physical assaulted by cops. Thank you, Joe Nathan. Mayor Cobb, Fred lied. He would not admit the lady hit the ICE agent. Somebody lying. Y'all know.
Which is a one-way street. And what do you remember what the witness told you, what perhaps the agents were saying or yelling at the driver of that Honda Pilot just before she sped off?
That it's unclear to me, like how long the
SUV. One thing, that Honda, if you notice that the when it hit whatever it hit, it looked like smoke, but it looked like ice or smoke just keep going up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking when she had her foot still on the gas and it makes the car can't go anywhere, and it just got everything floating up. Y'all will see what I'm talking about in just a second. I'm not going to stop it no more.
He was there. What Collinson said was she identified the driver as an ICE observer, believed was a protester, saying, get out of here. We don't want you in our neighborhood. And then we can see in the video, an officer comes up and says, get the F out of the car.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, you can hear that on the video.
So Max, you were listening in on the press conference, and I ask you this because you've been on the ground. You did some phenomenal reporting during the George Floyd aftermath and those riots. And I'm just wondering, when you listen to that press conference, I personally have never heard any city or state officials speak quite the way the mayor did this morning. Anything that sticks out to you?
Yeah, I mean, it is just striking to me, and probably everybody who lives in the Twin Cities, to feel a sense of deja vu back to 2020. When we see this video of someone getting killed and just trying to find out what happened and wondering what's going to happen next. Are there going to be, certainly there are protests ongoing now. I expect they're going to grow. So, trying to continue to watch for that and see what unfolds. I also saw that Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty issued a statement saying she's calling for a local investigation. So there's the other piece there of how is local law enforcement going to interact with the feds here.
Yeah, we have the same questions, Max, and I'm sure that's where your reporting is going to go. We have Tom Heffelfinger's former U.S. attorney, who's going to be on the phone here momentarily, to try and give us some direction, as we're all wondering. Okay, you have a case potentially against a federal agent, and now you have federal agencies that are investigating. We understand from the chief that the BCA is also going to be investigating. So what happens next in the legal recourse of this and in the investigation? What happens next? So hopefully get some of those answers, Max.
And Max, I know because we have been through this before, and I'm sure that a lot of people watching and listening at home right now have that same feeling of uncertainty and even maybe a little doom in their stomachs, because we have been through this before. We've been the center of the storm. And so far, the protesters that have gathered have remained relatively peaceful. We certainly hope that that continues. I just appreciate you so much, Max. Thanks. You added a lot to our coverage during George Floyd, and we appreciate your insight and your willingness to share it with us this morning here.
I'll second that, Max. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and thank you for keeping us all informed.
Yeah, you bet. All right.
Okay, guys. Whew. Okay. Oh, I got my cup in my. I'm trying to look at my other screen right quick. So, guys, let's see exactly what happened, because this is crazy. This is going off the rails. Okay, so there's a live that's still going on. Let's pull up into this live and see what's going on. And then I'm going to let this live be going while so I can answer questions and bring up bring everybody information up. Okay, this is a live that's going on right here. Let me just. Oh, it's over. No, it's still going on. Okay, let me undo this here.
That's when the shooting occurred.
And so since 9:30 this morning, this has been volleyed around, publicly by all elected officials. We've had our state and local officials hold news conferences. Mayor Jacob Frey saying the perspective of Department of Homeland Security. He called it, quote, garbage. And then we have the President of the United States and DHS Secretary Noem saying that the agents acted defensively. There is cell phone video that exists, but very quickly we're realizing that everybody can watch the same video and you're going to get a number of very different perspectives, and those perspectives are not at all close together right now.
Well, Mayor Frey actually said the federal perspective was BS, as he put it, but he said the actual words. And he also said the actual words when he he commanded ICE to get the F out of town. So it was very, very emotional, very pointed this morning when Mayor Frey took to the podium. Governor Walz, no profanity, but he was also very directive in terms of his thoughts on whether ICE was in the right or the wrong, whether these agents were in the right or the wrong, and whether they should be here or not at all. And he was very clear that they should not.
Right. And so what we don't really know, those videos are so far away that you cannot tell what's happening in the exchange.
I want to go back and see from the beginning. We can catch up, and I want to see from the beginning. Okay. I wonder what this is about. Okay, let's see.
But you can see there are a lot of them lined up here, and several of them were, kind of in the blocking kind of position. So it looks like I'm just going to guess that it's over in that area right there where the incident happened. And, no ambulances have been out here since I've been here. I'm imagining she's already gone from here, hopefully, getting treatment. But yeah, we'll see how that goes down. I can tell you, I've talked to a lot of state legislators who are out here. I've seen several of them and a few Minneapolis City Council members. When Jacob Frey, Mayor Frey, and Mayor Carter and Governor Walz, a couple of.
Let me just say, I'm reading y'all's comments. Thank you, Glenn, for coming into the chat. Time for Trump to enable the Insurrection Act, just as the Supreme Court said in their last ruling, when the military can go into those criminal states. Oh, I don't know why I'm thinking about the streets. Thank you, Plexo. for being here as well, and I hope I pronounced it correctly. Sharon, Jesus, we need you. True. True. Okay.
A couple of weeks ago talked about anticipating
Let me
this
see
ICE
if I
surge that we are
find
apparently
the
now
mayor
in with 2,000 or so
You know what I'm
officers
saying?
here in the Twin Cities metro. Mayor Fry specifically said this was his fear, that as they surge in Minneapolis, somebody was going to die. And he did not say how that would go down. He was worried that it would be an observer or somebody who is a target of the ICE operation or one of the officers themselves, because, you know, frankly, these protesters here are quite angry, and they've often been at, you know, high levels of stress here. So he thought it was possible that the officers might be targeted, and we do not know exactly, you know, what went down with the woman who was an observer initially and then became the shooting victim. And so, you know, not jumping to conclusions about how that happened, we just know that, you know, she was shot. She had been asked to leave and then was told to stay. And that's essentially what I know at this point.
Corin, a question about the person you spoke with, the witness. That person, we know in this day and age, most everyone has their camera phone out and they are rolling. Do we know if this person has video of the scene and what happened in her recount to you as to telling you what she saw, what she witnessed?
Yeah, he did not actually record video. He just stepped outside of his house and saw that happen, you know, so quickly that he couldn't pull out his phone and record. So, you know, it's just an eyewitness account.
I see.
You know, in Chicago, ICE told the judge that they were using body camera and recording footage, although, you know, from public records requests, they've said that they don't have that footage. So good question today would be whether ICE officers and agents here were recording on body camera so that we can get a clear picture of what actually happened here. But, you know, from witness accounts, that's what we know.
We're looking obviously above the scene now, Corin, and I know you can't see this vantage point, but it does appear that police are maybe allowing some cars, maybe people who live in that area or who were kind of back because of the situation, possibly through. It's not 100% sure that is what's happening, but you can see a large group of people here. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry just tweeting this. I'm just reading this real time. It says, I am aware of a shooting involving an ICE agent at 34th Street in Portland. The presence of federal immigration enforcement agents causing chaos in our city. We are demanding ICE to leave the city immediately. This is coming from the mayor. We stand rock solid with our immigrant and refugee communities. So again, this is all developing as we speak. We know, obviously, Corin, you just got there. You're talking to witnesses. We have seen Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara there. We have seen city council members there. Obviously, a huge presence. I would imagine the mayor is there or on his way there if he's not there. We know the governor is obviously has been briefed on the situation here as it unfolds. Hennepin County confirming that they are there on the scene as well, although saying they were not involved in it. They are now there to assist. And Corin, I know you've covered this for a while, and that has been.
Thank you for coming in, Alice Shaw. Thank you. Hello, beautiful Pinkie in chat. Pinkie, how is your grandson? Hope you and your family had a blessed day. He's doing great. He's doing great, I think. I haven't seen him since Christmas. So that got my heart broken because you know I'm supposed to have him, right? He's supposed to be here, right here with me. My baby's supposed to be right here with me, and I don't have him. So my heart is broken. Okay? My heart is broken. But thank you, Alice, for asking. What is this? Alfred? I hope the citizens don't burn their own city again. Please don't. I hope not. I don't think they will. The lady was from Missouri. Why was she in Minnesota blocking ICE? I have no idea. So many things are going on. We're getting ready to. There's a live. I want y'all to, not a live press conference. I want y'all to see. And this is I think Kristi deadly assault with a vehicle in this consequences. You can thank Watts for your state's failure. Okay. Thank you for coming in. I always like y'all opinions anyway. So let me go ahead and
don't appreciate their presence here. You know, I mean, they're calling the ICE folks murderers, and they're telling the Minneapolis police officers to arrest them, but they are not crossing the actual yellow tape lines here with anything but the sounds of their voices. So
that is
at
the
the
car.
point, at
Y'all
this
see the
point,
car?
pretty
There it is,
peaceful,
right
although
there.
quite an angry crowd here. And you know, I've been out to several of these. They can be a powder keg. So you know, you have
We're
a lot
gonna
of
come back
people
to this.
in a
This
high
is a
tension
live.
moment,
We're
and that
gonna come
can
back
at
to
any
this.
moment turn
I'm gonna
into.
pause it so we can come back to it because I want to show this video here. Y'all know, Pinkie, when things are breaking news and things are live going on, I got to hear it from everybody. I don't just take one source. I got to go to all this, more than one source. I got to go to several of them because some may not tell everything. Okay, so here we go. This is the one. I think somebody brought her name up in the live, but that's okay. We're getting ready to talk about it. Okay, we're getting ready to talk about it. Not talk about it, but y'all know what I mean. This is from KS. Let me do something. This is from KSDK News. Okay. And let me go ahead and bring it up. And y'all can see how long ago. I'm going to let you see how long ago. Let me pull this down so y'all can see. Well, I'll do it like that. You see right here. Let me refresh and see. It's still 3 hours ago. Let me just see. Okay, it's saying it's 3 hours ago. Okay, so you two don't go saying I misquoted. I did not misquote. I'm reading it right off here. 3 hours ago. He tried to say I misquoted a date once. It's like, what the fuck? I just read the date off the thing. But anyway, here we go, guys. I'm gonna make it big so y'all can see it. And y'all know I got to put up the caption so everybody can be able to watch it and see it. Okay, let me start this over. Now, it was somebody in the chat that brought her name up, and I'm glad you did. Oh, what you say, Edward? Okay. Was it you that brought her name, mentioned her? Kristi Noem? Okay. Well, whoever it was, I got it for you.
You asked about a shooting that we just had in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened, it was our ICE officers were out in enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased. We're continuing to gather more information, but this goes to show the assaults that our ICE officers and our law enforcement are under every single day. These vehicle rammings are domestic acts of terrorism. We're working with the Department of Justice to prosecute them as such. We will continue to protect our ICE officers and in cooperation with other law enforcement agencies as well. You've seen me in the last couple of days deploy over 2,000 more officers to the Minneapolis area. And in the last 2 days, we've arrested hundreds and hundreds of dangerous criminals, not just fraudsters who stole from the American people billions of dollars and put it in their pockets and enriched their friends from overseas and themselves, but also individuals who committed acts of murder and rape and trafficking and drug exploitation and child exploitation.
What the hell? What the hell is she talking about? What the hell is she talking about, guys? Was she talking about the same thing that we've been talking about? Kara, thank you for being here. Was she talking about the same stuff? This woman was not talking about the same thing that we just got through watching, was she? I don't even know half of what's going on, but I can tell straight out of her mouth that was some goddamn lie. That was a picking lie. She just lied to the American people. And if she can lie that good, she probably lie all the time. Can't nobody stand up in front of millions and millions of people all over this country and come out of their mouth with a straightforward lie. Unless you're used to doing it. She used to that. That woman lied. And I don't even know you, woman. And I could tell you was lying. It didn't make sense what she was saying. First, she said the woman attacked them. Now, how did she attack them? Did she get out of her car to attack them first? Then jump back into her car and try to hit them or run over them? Make it make sense. For the people that been with me for day one, y'all know when Pinkie started getting heated. Y'all know when Pinkie go from 0 to not 100, but 1,000. And I'm trying. That's why you see me moving. I'm trying to do it because y'all know I would call. I call you out. Okay. I'm trying. That woman just lied. Y'all know I can't sing. Let me bring her picture back up. That woman right here just lied. And y'all know I can't sing. But I'll be trying when I see a liar. Don't offer me no record deal because I don't want one. But she just lied. So I want to hear what the mayor got to say now. So let me ask. Okay, Andrew, was the ICE SUV stuck in the snow, or did that lady block the SUV with her car? How is it both? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. We got to, you know how they say they do something and then they try to tell you that it didn't happen, that's not what you saw. But this little woman here, this thing here, said she attacked them. I'm trying to figure out, did she get out of a car and attack them and then get back in a car and then try to run them over? Which is it? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know, but something smells like a rat. Okay, thank you, Ron Colart, for being here. The woman's car was driving straight at the officer when he fired at her. 100% justifiable. Okay. Trump 2028. Okay. Kristi Noem never knows what she's talking about. I think she probably was in a hurry because somebody told her you got to do a press conference. Why the hell she got all that shit over the podium thing? What the fuck? She act like she's out in the jungle or something, hiding from a big elephant or a buffalo or something, a tiger. Woman, are you going hunting or something, or getting ready to go hunting? I just realized what she looked like. I ain't got nothing to say. She got me puzzled. She don't know what she be talking about. Who was that said that? Vince. Okay, thank you. She don't know what she be talking about. The lady used her auto to attack ICE agent, hence while ICE agent shot her for using a auto as a lethal weapon. Okay. See, I told you, everybody, y'all can speak more like Nazi, defending the mm, mm, and, Pinkie, where's your mood? Oh, where's my mods? Oh, you talking about Linda Gamble? Linda Gamble was here earlier. She said she'll be back. See, Linda Gamble been here. She been in here. She said she'll be back. I think she's working several lives, I think, because there's so much shit with this here thing going on. And don't forget all the stuff with Tyler Perry and all the stuff with the Diddy and all the stuff. There's so much ish going on. I'm going to get to them. But before I get to them, I need to talk about this David E. Taylor. I need to talk about him. There's two Davids I need to talk about, but I really want to talk about him because I want to continue to do his deposition. So I can't remember how many we have done so far or where we left off, maybe 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know. I have to look at the last video so we can pick up where we left off on him and Michelle Brennan. Yeah, I'm going to call you by name. Michelle Brennan. That's who I'm talking about. And David E. Taylor. The man they're talking about, God. Like God is his best friend. Just like me and you sitting here talking to him and God. And then, no, he said Jesus is his best friend and God let him sit on his lap. Oh, hell no. So I got to talk about them. But we got to get back to this matter at hand because this woman had lost her doggone mind. Let me see. Let me see where I just left off at. I don't know where. The lie is she was not a criminal. True. People use different terms all across our nation. Yes, they do. You have trolls in the chat. Yeah. I know Hill, Sharon Hill. Yes, I do. But right now. So they let me ask. Was the ICE I think okay, we did that one. Okay. The woman was driving straight at the officers when he fired. Okay, we read that one. I'm getting to it. Okay, remember, she don't know what she's talking about. Okay, I'm getting there. More like, okay, we getting there. Let me just say, can you not use the word Nazi in my live? Don't use the word Nazi in my live. You can say whatever, but please don't use that word because one thing about me, let me just tell y'all a secret about me. I'm really cool, but that's why, don't use that word in my life, okay? Let's be respectful, okay? I am Pinkie, okay? You're in the lie. I'm letting you in the lie without any problems. So respect me, okay, by not using the word Nazi, okay, in my life. If you can do that, we cool. But if you can't do that, it's going to take the shit all to another kind of level for me. And I'm a cool person. But be quiet, Pinkie. Because some of the people that been with me for day one, they know me. Okay, so let's respect me. Okay, do not use the word Nazi, okay, in my life or anything that's related to it. Okay, just respect that and I'll respect you. Okay. Now we're going to get back to matter at hand. Okay. Y'all cracking me up here. Y'all cracking me up. Okay. Oh, I can just let me let the live play while I go through these here. But just remember what I said, guys. We ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna disrespect me in my own life. Okay? Because we ain't gonna do that. Okay. Let me just bring this down some so y'all can.
Something bad. So we, obviously continue to monitor and watch and make sure that it stays peaceful. But for this point, at this point, no further conflicts between law enforcement and civilians out here.
I again just want to kind of recap, if you're just joining us here, what you are looking at right now. This is an ICE-related shooting in Minneapolis. This is at East 34th Street and Portland Avenue, not too far from Powderhorn Park. This is a live look at the situation here. Authorities are confirming this was a shooting, an ICE-related shooting. Again, we know that there is a huge ICE presence in the metro area, the largest immigration operation ever happening right now in the state of Minnesota. We know some 2,000 agents are here. They've been here over the last couple of days. And this is what a lot of local authorities had feared the worst. They did not want this to happen, talked about it often, that this was the fear that something badly was going to happen after this. We do not know the severity of the injuries here. We do not know much more other than a shooting has occurred involving ICE in the city of Minneapolis.
Right, and we have verified that via the city of Minneapolis and Hennepin County and their statements, and the governor on X saying, under his Twitter account or X account, my public safety team is working to gather information on an ICE-related shooting this morning. We will share information as we learn more. In the meantime, I ask folks to remain calm.
We've also heard from several different entities telling people to please stay away from this area. Obviously, it's an active situation. It's an active police investigation. And then there are people gathering. This does look like it's a residential neighborhood. You can see homes there. We are watching this real time here. Obviously, as agents are walking through, you can see a lot of people shouting things at the officers, at the agents. As Corin had mentioned, people have their phones out. There's been live streams of this. So a lot of interest into what exactly happened here, what exactly is going to happen going forward. Corin obviously has been on the scene talking to witnesses as quickly as we can. One person told him it was an observer, and we've heard.
We're getting ready to watch the press conference, okay? Let me just pull this down so we can get ready to watch the press conference. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I will keep this here. Okay. I'm going to keep this so we can, that live that's going on. So, okay, is anything else breaking that live? We're right here to catch it. Okay. All right. So let me see. Here it is right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get it up for y'all. Thank you all for being patient while I get that up. This is some wild stuff. Okay. This is what CNN. Okay. CNN. It says ICE get the F out of Minnesota. F. I'm going to say the word F. Okay. This is just saying get the F out. Okay. But anyway, here we go, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Let me make sure is any what you said, this is old footage. That's because Pinkie don't wake up until 11 o'clock or 11:30. I didn't wake up to 12 o'clock today. So y'all wake up before me, probably. I don't wake up till late. Okay? I don't. So what you want me to do? Get up out of my bed at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning? No, I don't wake up that late. Anybody, please chat. The ones that have been with me forever. Please type in what time Pinkie wake up. Pinkie don't get up early. Pinkie don't do no lives early in the morning because Pinkie is asleep. Pinkie don't do no 10 o'clock lives because Pinkie is asleep. When I wake up, that's when my news starts, when I wake up. So I catch whatever I miss, and that's what I bring. Okay? So if it's old, sorry about that. Sorry. Now let's be peaceful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this here. Okay.
To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. There's a lot of information that is swirling around right now, and we collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis. Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people. So they are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed. As soon as it happened and we learned of the incident, we had several priorities. The first, of course, was to get the victim to the hospital and to get care as soon as possible. To the family, I'm so deeply sorry. There's nothing that I can say right now that's going to make you or your relatives or the friends of the victim feel any better. There were, I believe, 2 Minneapolis police officers that responded and were in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. The second was to get ICE off of the scene. There were dozens, if not hundreds, of ICE and federal officers that were there at the time. Having them there was only causing more chaos. Having them there was only making a difficult situation even more problematic, and one that, yes, they created themselves. There's little I can say, again, that'll make this situation better, but I do have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead. That's on you. And it's also on you to leave. It's on you to make sure that further damage, further loss of life and injury is not done. We're going to be working towards justice as quickly as we possibly can right now. And justice is what we've all got to get. Next, a message to our community. Look, we all know that the agenda of this Trump administration is to create chaos. Let us respond right now with our best versions of self. This is a moment where all of us in Minneapolis and beyond, we can rise to the occasion. We can show them who we are. We can show them the kind of courage, bravery, love, and compassion that makes Minneapolis, Minneapolis, and that makes America, America. We are better than a bunch of ICE agents being deployed to cities around the country and ripping apart families and communities. We're better than that. And so we are going to meet that hate with love. We are going to meet that despair with hope. We are going to meet that injustice with constitutional justice ourselves. And we're going to make sure that in this very difficult moment, we do not take the bait that these ICE agents are trying to create and that the federal government, to be clear, wants. They want us to respond in a way that creates a military occupation in our city. They want an excuse to come in and show the kind of force that will create more chaos and more despair. Let's not let them. Let's rise to this occasion. Let's show them something far more beautiful than the kind of division that they're trying to stoke. Let's show them unity of purpose, of love, and the courage of our conviction. Our conviction, to be clear, is rock solid, and it is for our neighbors, all of our neighbors. It's for people who have lived here for 80 years. It is for new immigrants who have made this city a better place. That's the kind of love that we're going to show up with right now. If you're angry, I get it. I am too. If you're feeling that kind of despair, it's understandable. Let's show them who we can be. Let's show up with peace. To march, to protest, to hug one another, to love all the way with peace. Do not give them what they want. Finally, we've got a lot of work that needs to happen right now to make sure that first, of course, the scene was secured as much as possible, that we were able to get the victim, now deceased, to the hospital. We've got a lot of work to do in the coming days. I want to thank our city enterprise for the work that they have done, but more importantly, what they're about to do, because this is going to be heavy and our city has been through a lot. We also know that we're prepared to do right for people. Among them is our chief of police. I'll invite him up.
My name is Brian O'Hara, BRIANO''HARA. I am the Minneapolis Police Chief. This morning, Minneapolis police officers received a report of federal law enforcement being involved in a deadly force incident, meaning shots had been fired. Minneapolis police officers responded to the scene. We arrived and found a woman with a gunshot wound to the head. Life-saving measures were performed at the scene, including CPR. The woman was transported to Hennepin County Medical Center, where she has since been pronounced deceased. The preliminary information that we have indicates that this woman was in her vehicle and was blocking the roadway on Portland Avenue, midway between 33rd Street and 34th Street in the city. At some point, a federal law enforcement officer approached her on foot and the vehicle began to drive off. At least 2 shots were fired. The vehicle then crashed on the side of the roadway. Minneapolis police officers secured the crime scene and assisted in trying to preserve the evidence that is there. We have since turned over the scene both to the Federal Bureau of Investigation as well as the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which will be conducting an investigation into this use of deadly force. I want to thank the mayor, city council president, other members of the city council, state legislators that were on the scene. This has been a very difficult time for everyone in the city. And this is obviously a very, very tragic situation where a woman has lost her life. That being said, in addition to this tragedy, which unfortunately we did predict, we were seriously concerned about further escalation from the scene. And I want to thank the elected officials that came themselves to help us prevent that from happening, as well as the individuals on that scene that remained peaceful and that abided by law enforcement instructions so that we could preserve that scene and ensure that a full and transparent investigation can take place. That being said, I just echo the mayor's comments that we ask that the community continue to call for peace. We understand people are going to be upset about what happened, and people are going to want to exercise their First Amendment rights. But please do so safely and lawfully to ensure that we do not have any further tragedy in this city or destruction. Thank you.
Oh my God, guys. That is a lot. Now, let me see. Chief was honest at least. FOFO, a large on notice. Okay, Jason Bailey. Okay, guys, I, like everybody else, I'm just still trying to process everything. I'm still trying to process everything. There are some conflicts. The narratives are very conflicting. I'm going to just say that. Y'all know they're conflicting. It's like somebody is saying this, somebody else saying this and that. And I do believe people believe what they're saying. I really do believe that. They actually believe what they're saying. And some of them just know straight out they just lying. They just lying. I'm not going to say who's lying or what, but some people just know they just lying. You can't stop a liar from lying. They're going to lie anyway. Body cam footage will finish the argument. Thank you. Body cam footage will finish. That's it. You said it. I just have to throw my hands up. Yeah. Edward, you said it. You said it. That's, oh Lord, let me let's I was going to play this video that it makes me laugh every time and I didn't know let me see. I'm going to just play it. I'm going to just play it as soon as I find it. It just makes me laugh every time. When you said this, Edward, body cam footage would finish the argument. And I just think about it, just makes me think of this video that it's one of my shorts. Oh, and it just kills me dead. Every time I think about it, I just want to laugh about it. Video is there for all to see. Yes, it is. Corrupt. Yeah, judges have been blood on their hands. Okay, let's see. You'll never know what how TikTok. TikTok got a good. They got a presence, right? And we're going to see how TikTok is feeling about this. I got to look over my cup around. See, let me just tell y'all. See, I got 2 cups here. I got my Starbucks here. And I think this is lemon water, fresh cut lemon water. I do fresh cut lemon water every morning. So that's just me. Okay. And then this is my juice. I do juice, or if I don't have juice, I have something, tea or whatever, lemonade or something in there. And I think this is lemonade. I think this is pink lemonade. It is pink lemonade. So I always got something. I have one on each side, and I still forget which one is where. But anyway, TikTok, y'all know I always bring up, and I cannot believe I don't have my TikTok up. Anybody that knows Pinkie always got her TikTok up. I always got my TikTok up because I always start my live off with a short. I really do. I always start my live off with a short. And lately, I've been trying to give this person his 15 minutes of fame so they can hear up, because I don't like what he's saying. So I'm gonna pull him up here. I'm gonna pull him up. Okay. He's because I don't care if he gets deported. That's why. Okay. I don't care. And y'all will see why. He is called your favorite Somalia freeloader, and he is a freeloader. Wait, here it is. I'm gonna do this one here because I'm not gonna do one. The other one had music. I said I always gonna give him his 15 minutes of fame so y'all can know who he is, so y'all can send him his way, so they can put his hands behind his back, handcuff him, put him in the paddy wagon or the car, so he can be deported. He's a grown man that's taking benefits from people that need it, like your granny, your grandpa, children, babies, and everything. Single moms that or people that's disabled. Yes, he's taking their benefits. So I don't care whether y'all support deport him. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got the sound off. Now I don't believe in violence, but he can get deported all he wants. And I don't believe in everybody getting deported, but that one, he needs to go. It's like he needs to go. He needs to go. Yes. Lemon juice and olive oil every morning. Oh, you drink lemon juice and olive oil? I drink lemon water every morning. Whoever wakes up, they cut up my lemons for me. They cut up me at least 2 or 3 lemons. Yes. I have to have my lemon water. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else out there that drink that lemon water. It's good for you. Y'all should try it. Lemon in water every morning. Grandma lives to 94 and she had 16 children. Oh my Lord. Woo. See there, y'all gonna live long. You drinking your lemon water. Pinkie, you so real. Thank you. Sometimes Pinkie just crazy. Pinkie wakes up. I'm very hyper, but when I wakes up, I'm alive. Now my people know when I wake up. When Pinkie is wake up, sometimes she as soon as she starts her live, she's passing them off. She go. It takes the whole chat to calm me down. They be calling me on my phone. Pinkie, calm down. We got you. I mean, they actually be calling me because they be in the chat. Calm down, Pinkie. Calm down. Calling me on the phone. Yeah. So I'm good today. I'm just don't like me fooling with that thing. But anyway, I'm good. Let's go ahead and watch him. This food. He's a food. Okay.
Your favorite Somalian freeloader. Hey, thank you for your tax dollar. I'm eating really good. Thank you for taking care of me. I love you, Americans. You've been such a hospitality, not hostility. You show us hospitality. That's good. We appreciate you. Because of your tax dollar, I get to eat 5 times a day. Before, it was 80 cents. They used to send us back in Africa 80 cents. Now, I get this EBT card loaded each month with 400 to 500. The freeloader, your favorite freeloader. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying this food, taking vacation here. I'm in my free house provided for me by Enhan. So I'm enjoying myself. Please do not disturb me. Your favorite?
Y'all see why I don't like this man. Okay. But I have to bring awareness to this food. The reason why you have to bring awareness to a food like this, because if nobody give him his 15 minutes of fame, we won't know that he's freeloading off everybody. Okay. Wait, he's playing music. I can't do the music.
A 16-year-old girl is legal to be with a 35-year-old male.
What?
If that is her father. But a lot of people really don't understand what we face in a society. So we over here complaining. We don't get together. We don't help one another, and that's the problem we face right now. And we can overcome it by acknowledging we are broken. We need help. We need God, right? That's what we can do. Hope you guys having a great day and not really worried about all the current world events that's taking place. Do not let it get to your brain or your mind. Don't, just relax, take a deep breath, and don't take it seriously. And you go to work, white boy. You better do it. A 16-year-old girl is legal
Right now.
to be with a 35-year-old.
Okay, hell no. Now, this is why I got a problem right here. I got a problem right now. This freeloader said, wait, let me say hello to Divine. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad to see you. I heard about this, and my heart hurts for the family and communities, and it needs to stop, period. Stop. Thank you. This needs to stop, period. Okay? But this freeloader, y'all see why I have to do what I do. Make sure you know who he is. He don't like nobody. He don't like black folks. He don't like white folks. He don't like nobody unless you Somalia. If you're not Somalia, he don't like you. And no, he's not a citizen, in my opinion. And it's allegedly, because I really don't know. But he said your favorite Somalia freeloader. So that means he's coming over here to get what got all these benefits and throwing it up in everybody's face. So, y'all, he needs to be deported. And if you disagree with me, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. And I respect your opinion. But to me, he needs to go. What you say? Get him, Pinkie. I bring him up on my live every time because I need to put him out there so y'all can see who he is. And then he says it's okay for a 16-year-old girl, a child. 16-year-old child to be with a 35 or 36-year-old man or something, he said. What the F is he smoking? Let him FO and find out. Fuck around and find out. If he can say that live, well, millions of people can see this, you know what? He believes that. So that means the rabbit is telling, no, he ain't a rabbit because my daughter love rabbits and we ain't had so many rabbits. No. If a rat like that can say that, that means he believes that. You see what I'm saying? That means he believes what he's saying. And if he believes what he's saying, he probably have tested that out. He have tried that. He have done that. Been with children. Because 16-year-old is still a child in my book. Although all my kids are still young, but he's still a child. A 16-year-old is still a child. My kids ain't 16-year-old no more. But I do have Phoenix, just one. That's the only baby I got around here, Phoenix. But 16-year-old is still a child. We already dealt with this, with that David, that D4BD or whatever you want to call it, however you want to spell it, David. And I'm still on that case. I'm still following that case. Because he fooled around with a child. It started at 11. And then unalived at 14 years old. And don't y'all be telling me she was 15. That child was not 15. She was 14. She was unalived at 14. She wasn't found until she was 15. But you don't grow up in age if you're unalive. Whatever age, if you just say if your mother passed away. And then somebody asks you, how old was your mother? She's 85. You'd be looking at her, 85. 85. Your mother must have had you when she was real old, huh? No, she died when she was 50. Well, why did you say she was 50? She didn't keep having birthday parties, did she? So y'all need to get it straight. Because y'all know. Just get it straight. So he believes that crap. And they probably practice that same ish. Those Somalians probably practice that same ish. It doesn't appear you are making valid points about his behavior, period. It doesn't appear you, no, I'm making valid points about him. His behavior, yeah. If he talking about it's okay for a 16-year-old because that's her father. Now my mind just went down the rabbit hole when he said her father. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into something else. Now, I did supposed to do the warrant report. Now, y'all know what the warrant report is, right? We talk about it. We talk about it all the time. The warrant report. But if I do the warrant report today, with all this stuff going on here, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Let me see how long I got left. I don't have long left. So to get into the warrant report. And a lot of you haven't. Let me just go over what the warrant report is so y'all know. Okay? The Warrant Act, that's the same thing as a warrant report. Okay? I go over this all the time, so I'm not going to go over this whole thing. But it gives, that's when employers when they're getting ready to lay you off, when they're getting ready to lay you off, they have to file with each state a WARN notice, letting that state know that they're getting ready to do a mass layoff. If not a mass layoff, are they getting ready to lay people off? They can file, just for instance, they can file that WARN notice. We're going to use December as an example. What happened in December, November, and October, and all that. A lot of those WARN notices was filed back in January of 2025, July of 2025, June, August, October, November, the day before Christmas, whatever. And I always try to let you all know, don't get mad at me because I'm getting ready to tell you you're getting ready to get laid off. Because I don't just tell you about how many people getting ready to get laid off. I tell you, if you work at this company, at this location, this address, 25 Main Street, or in New Hampshire, whatever. If y'all got 20 people there, all of y'all getting ready to get laid off. And what day? You getting ready to get laid off today or no, tomorrow. I let you know ahead of time so you can be prepared. I pull the record so you can be prepared. And I don't just pull it for one state. I be pulling from all states. I pull from all companies. And so let me just see. So I don't be trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I really don't. I just want y'all to know you're getting ready to get laid off. Nobody done told you. It's not being reported. They're supposed to give you that 60-day notice. But how many times you see people jump in their car and say, I didn't know I was getting laid off. They laid me off. I just got laid off by phone. I just got laid off by phone. I just got laid off by email. Oh, I just went to my job. They told me I just got laid off. At 3 o'clock, they laid everybody off. We all came in, they closed the plant. Do you see what I'm saying? And I tell you whether you're permanently going to be laid off or whether it's a temporary thing or whatever. But I tell you the exact date and I give you your department. So you better count how many people is in that department. So let me just see. Let me pull up the WARN notice right quick. Y'all know I can't see good sometimes. Oh no, that's not it. Here it is. No. Okay, I got it. Just give me 1 second. Let me just pull it up for you. Let me see what was those locations we was doing. We didn't finish yesterday. We did Coca-Cola, we did AT&T. I said I want to find out what in McDonald's. We're going to do McDonald's because McDonald's was on there. Remember, I said McDonald's was on there. And we're going to go ahead and do Nike. And we're going to do Amazon again because Amazon always got shit going on. It was Amazon. Let me pull up that video I did last night so I can see. Give me 1 second, guys, because I want to pull up that video from last night and see what all I had on that video. Because I dropped a little short video letting you all know we're going to do more of the warrant notices. But I woke up and I got this. Okay, so here it is. That little video Uh, let me pull it up right quick. And everybody also, this was kind of late, so y'all have to excuse me on this video. I didn't get a chance to have the lips on the avatar and moving. And it was just too much. I just did it and just got out of it. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this is one I did the other day. Okay. Let me, why is it, this, oh, wait, let me bring it down for a second. Guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Well, that's okay. I don't know what's going on. I just needed to get the I just needed I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Look at this. Swear I dropped it in here. Y'all just give me a second. Because normally when Pinkie is doing her warrant notices, she's on it. Warrant notices for that. And I did want to is is it AT&T, Nike, McDonald's, Amazon, and Intel. Okay. Intel Corporation. Okay. All right. Guys, I had to think. I know I dropped a little short last night with it in there, and it happens a lot. Yeah, but I could not remember because it was late. It was really late, and I could not remember who all I put in there. Okay, let me see. Okay, here it is right here. This week's warrant notice signals. Okay, I'm going to show you all what I got right quick. Okay. Companies confirmed to file warrant notices this January. So I'm going to have to do it fast because y'all know I don't do a long live. I really don't. I do quick and short live. I don't like going over 15 minutes. I really hate going over 15 not 15 minutes. I don't like going over 2 hours. I try to keep everything under 2 hours. So let me just pull it up. So this is the first one here. And I'm just dropping these here in as I go. I had it pulled up and then I'm going to drop it in for you. I'm going to put it on a slide so y'all can see it right quick. But you all going to have to make sure you come when I do the warrant notices because that's all we talk about, every company. And I'll let you know whether you're getting ready to get laid off. And I'll tell you your location. I have all the locations listed, how many, why, and when, why they're going to let you go and everything. So today is what, Wednesday? Wednesday. Okay. Here's one of them. Okay. Let me put it in here. I'm moving fast because I don't want to. Where's Wednesday? Okay, here it is. Okay, this is the first one, guys. This is the companies confirmed to have filed warrant notices this January. Multiple outlets confirmed that Amazon, McDonald's, and Nike and others have submitted warrant filings for January layoffs. Okay, let me move this out of the way so you all can see. Okay. Amazon, McDonald's, Nike, Verizon, Wells Fargo, and others are listed among companies that submitted warrant notices, okay, for the mass layoffs. And remember, they could have filed this, they can file these months ago. And every day wait, let me just say this. January filings are part of a broader wave of 100 companies planning layoffs this month. Newsweek also confirms Amazon and FedEx among companies that filed warrant notice for January. Okay, now let me just say this. I pulled up over 100. I pulled up 119 companies for the last couple lives I did, showing you all what companies are getting ready to lay you off. Okay, and then I always will let people in the chat, if you work somewhere at this company, you're not sure whether you're going to get laid off, or if your husband work at this company and you're not sure whether he's going to get laid off, I tell you to put it in the line, put it in the chat, and I will pull it up and check for you. I have done that, and I still do that. But today we're on short notice, so I'm going to go ahead and give you more right quick because we're getting ready to leave. But tomorrow we will focus on the companies again. Okay, I will be focusing more up on these companies, like I always do. So be here. So if you're questioning a company whether you're going to be there or not, they're not going to tell you. Let me just tell you this: they're not going to tell you. They're supposed to give you that 60-day warning, right? They're supposed to give it to you, but do they? Do they? That's a question I'm asking you because I already know the answer. Do they? Do they give it to you? Let me see. It was supposed to be number 2. Number 2, where are you? I just typed it in. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Do they let you know? And see, that's when I get into it. Okay. Now, these are other companies' status for this week: Amazon, McDonald's, and Nike. Okay, they're already confirmed, but they supposed to be. Wait now, I didn't get the exact dates. They didn't give me the dates. Intel does not appear in this week's warrant filing list. Just because, let me just say, just because they are not appear in this week's filing list, Intel, I already showed you at one point, Intel had filed filings, and I also brought up that I bring up the fax or the letter that they send saying that they're going to lay you off. We bring up the letter, the fax, and show you exactly everything. We read off everything. And then I go into the notice and let you see by the name of the company, the day that they filed that warrant notice, how many employees going to be affected, their departments that they're in, and then the exact, if they got multiple locations, the street address and how many at each location. So they may have 100 employees, but they may have 5 locations or 10 locations. They'll go by each location, letting you know this location in this department, you're going to be laid off. Yes, that's what I do. Okay. So I guess I didn't, let me pull this down. Okay, let me pull that down. But guys, we only have a few minutes. Let me see. Let me see. Later. Okay. I hate when they don't give me exactly what I'm looking for. I really do. Because when I woke up this morning and started getting ready for this, I was getting ready for all the ish that was breaking loose. Okay? I had to get ready for the ish that was breaking loose with the pow pow in the little car on the icy street. I was getting ready for that. Okay? So, guys, let me show you this last page. And then so tomorrow we will pick up on our warrant notice. Okay? So this is a summary table for the ones I just talked about. Amazon confirmed warrant filings, part of 100 plus January layoffs. Okay? And then you have McDonald's confirmed warrant filings listed among January warrant filers. And then you got Nike, they're confirmed as well, included in warrant filing lists. But Intel, no new warrant filings, because Intel don't need to have no new warrant filings. Because guess what, guys? I'm going to tell you the truth. They're already filed theirs, and we talked about Intel we've been talking about them for a while, because they've already filed theirs. And we already know who's going to be laid off. Yes, we do. And what locations? We went over that. But we're going to go back over that tomorrow, because y'all know I don't stay past my time. Y'all know I don't. Is that Impetitious? Thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday to you too. Thank you, Impetitious. Make sure you do a replay. Be on that replay game for me. And guys, make sure y'all hype up my video. Do some hype, and please hit that like button, because y'all know that's the only way YouTube is gonna keep me in the algorithm. If y'all hit that like button like that, just do that thing. Subscribe to the channel, because guess what? It's free. But y'all know I always thank y'all when y'all do those things for me. All right. But we're gonna go ahead and get do what we always do. Y'all know how we do it here in the Pink House, and I do thank y'all for being in the Pink House.
Like I'm winning all, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it?
Bye bye, guys. Love you guys. I'll see y'all next time. We're gonna help more.